गुरुदेव कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना। गुरुदेव को अपना लेना। मैं शरण पड़ा तेरी, मुझको अपना लेना। मेरी शरण पड़ा तेरी, चरणों में जगा देना। चरणों में जगा देना। देना। करुणा निधि नाम तेरा, करुणा बरसो तू। करुणा निधि नाम तेरा, करुणा बरसो तू। सोए होए भाग्य को हे नाथ जगाओ तुम। सोए होए भाग्य हे नाथ जगाओ तुम। हे नाथ जगाओ तुम। मेरी नाव भव डोले, उसे पार लगा देना। मेरी नाव भव डोले, उसे पार लगा देना। तुम सुख के सागर हो, भक्ति के सहारे हो। तुम सुख से सागर हो, भक्ति के सहारे हो। मेरे मन में समाये हो, मुझे प्राण से प्यारे हो। मेरे मानस में समाये हो, मुझे प्राण से प्यारे हो। मुझे प्राण से प्यारे हो, मुझे प्राण से प्यारे हो। निता माला जपू तेरी, मेरे दोष भुला देना। निता माला जपू तेरी, मेरे दोष भुला देना। मैं शांत का सेवक हूँ, गुरु चरण का दास हूँ। मैं शांत का सेवक हूँ, गुरु चरण का दास हूँ। नहीं नाता बुलाना मुझे, इस जगह में अकेला हूँ। नहीं नाता बुलाना मुझे, इस जगह में अकेला हूँ। इस जगह में अकेला हूँ। इस जगह में अकेला हूँ। तेरे द्वार के भिखारी हूँ, ना Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Ohe Vaishnav Thakur. Page 39. Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kori. Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kori. Dia Padachaya Sohoe Amare Toma Tomara Charana Thori. Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kori. Jaya Beka Tumi Jaya Dosasori Jaya Guna Dehodashe. Jaya Satsanga Dehoe Amare Bosechi Sangera Hashe. Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kori. Ekaki Amara Nahi Payavala Harinama Sankirtane. Tumi kripa kori shraddha bindu diya. Tumi kripa kori shraddha bindu diya. Deho Krishna namathane. Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kori. Krishna se tomara Krishna dite paro Tomara shakati hache. আমি তো কাঙ্গালা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি আমি তো কাঙ্গালা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি দাহিতা বা পাছে পাছে Oh hey, Vaishnavata Kuradaya Rasagara Edase Karuna Kori Diya Padachaya Sohoy Amare Tumhara charana thori Oh hey Vaishnav Thakur Oh hey Vaishnav Thakur Vaishnav Thakur Oh hey Vaishnav Thakur Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jaya Nanda Nandana, if you're using a phone. Jaya Nanda Nandana Gopi Jana Vallabha Radha Nayaka Nagar Sham Jaya Nanda Nandana Gopi Jana Vallabha Radha Nayaka Nagar Sham So Sachinandana Nadia Purandara So Sachinandana Nadia Purandara Suramuni Gana Mana Mohana Dham Suramuni Gana Mana Mohana Jaya Nanda Nandana Gopi Jana Vallabha Radha Nayaka Nagar Sham Jaya Nijakanta Kanti Kalevara Jaya Jaya Preyasi भावविनोद जय निज कान्ता कान्ति कलेवरा जय जय प्रेयसी भावविनोद जय निज कान्ता कान्ति कलेवरा जय जय प्रेयसी भावविनोद जय 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 प्रेयसी भावविनोद जय ब्रज सहचरी लोचना मंगला जय जय सहचरी लोचना मंगला जय ब्रज सहचरी जय नदिया बसी नयनामोद नयनामोद जय नंद नंदन गोपी जन वल्लभ राधा नायक नागर श्याम जय जय श्रीधामा सुदामा सुबलार्जुना प्रेम वर्धना नवा घना रूपा जय जय श्रीधामा सुदाम सुबलार्जुना प्रेम वर्धना नवा घना रूपा जय जय श्रीधामा सुधाम सुबलार्जुना प्रेम वर्धना नवा घना रूपा जय रमणि सुंदरा प्रिय सहचरा जय रमणि सुंदरा जय रमणि सुंदरा प्रिय सहचरा जय जगमोहना गौरानूप जय मोहना गौरानूप जय नंद नंदन गोपी जन वल्लभ राधा नायक नागर श्याम जयति बाला बलराम प्रियानुजा जय जय श्री नित्या नंदा नंदा बलराम प्रियानुजा जय नंदा नंदा जयति बाला Balarama Priyanuja Jaya Shri Nityananda Nanda Nanda Jayati Bala Balarama Jana Nanda Nanda Jaya Jaya Sajana Ghanabaya Bhanjana Jaya Jaya Sajana Ghanabhaya Bhanjana Jaya Jaya Govinda Dasa Anubandha Govinda Dasa Anubandha O Jaya Nanda Nandana Gopi Jana Vallabha Radha Nayaka Nagara Sham O Jaya Nanda Nandana Gopi Jana Vallabha Radha Nayaka Nagara Sham Jaya Nanda Nandan Yashoda Nandan Nanda Nandan Jaya Yashoda Nandan Jaya Sachinandan Gaura Hari Sachinandan Jaya Gaura Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Rama, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Radha Raman Vihari, Radha Raman Vihari, Radha Raman Vihari, Shri Radhe, Radha Raman Vihari, Radha Raman Vihari, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Anitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Gaura Haribol. Haribol, Haribol, Anitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Haribol. Haribol, 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 Haribol. Nitai Gaura Pramanande, Hari, 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 Haribol.
Agyanam timirandasya Gyananjana salakaya Chaksurunmilitam yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Nama Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Twadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadavaktaya Namo Namah Yang Prabhajantam Manupetamapet krityam Dvaipayano Viroka Taruajuhava Putreti Tanmayataya Taruvo Benedus Tang Sarvabhut Hridayam Munimanatosmi Bhaktya Vihina Aparada Lakshay Chiptasya Kamari Tarangamadye Kripa Maitvam Sharanam Prapadyam Brinde Namaste Charanaravindam Tavoivasmi Tavoivasmi Najivamitam Vina Iti Vikyaya Radhe Tam Nayamam Charanantike Kripayati Yadi Radha Padita Sheshabadha Kimaparavashishtam Pushtimarya Yorme Yadi Vadati Chakinchit Tita Srir Dvijavaramane Panktya Mukti Shuktya Tadakyam Shama Sundara Shikanda Shekhara Smera Samurali Manohara Radhikaras Kripanite Swapriya Charana Kinkarika Prananatha Vrishabhanu Nandini Srimakabjara Salola Satapada Radhika Padatale Kritastiti Tam Bhajami Rasikendra Shekhar Sambhidaya Dashani Trinam Bibo Partaye Brajamahendra Nandan Astu Janma Janmani Mari Swari Priya. If Sri Radha is merciful to me, then unlimited obstacles to my devotion will be removed. There will be nothing superior for me to obtain, because I will have achieved the results of the paths of both Vaidhi and Rag. And if she speaks something while smiling gently, thereby revealing the rows of her beautiful pearl-like teeth, then what significance will the oyster of liberation have? O Shamasundar, O you whose head is adorned with peacock feathers, whose face is graced with a laughing smile, whose Murli flute enchants the mind, and who are most expert in relishing ras with Srimati Radhika. O ocean of mercy, please make me a kinkari, or a maidservant, at your lotus feet. You are the Lord of the life of the daughter of Vrishabhanu Maharaj, and you are like a bee, always eager to taste the nectar of a lotus-like face. O Rasik Shekhar, foremost of those who are Rasik, who are situated at the feet of Srimati Radhika, I worship you. O son of the king of Braj, O all-pervading one, O Mohan, who enchants the minds of all. Taking a piece of straw in my teeth, I pray that your supremely beloved Sri Radha will be my worshipful goddess, birth after birth. So I'm very happy to see all of you, especially those who haven't been here for a while, like Indira and Greg. And you brought my god sister Gopi? Gopalakshapriya. Did we ever meet before? Oh yeah, that's right. You came to our room. That's right. Go. Right. Oh, that's so nice. So Gopa Laksha Priya. Great. Gopala Shah. Huh? Gopala Shah Priya. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, and Vinodini came all the way from Texas. Thank you. Okay, so I figured that since we're all devotees here, we could talk about this wonderful verse. It's from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and Srila Prabhupada speaks about it in the summary study of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which is Nectar of Devotion, and Srila Gurudev, his translations of Jaiva Dharma and Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and other books, it's there. So this verse goes, Kleshagni subhada moksha laguta kritsudorlabha sandrananda vishesharma Sri Krishna karshani sacha. So this is the gradual progression of bhakti. So many of you are also new. So you'll see as you continue that these amazing qualities will develop in you, which is Kleshagni Kleshagni means a destruction, or in the beginning a gradual diminishing of all the stress, all the results of sinful activities. There's 4 kinds. One is sins. Sins means, I mean, it's such a Christian word, I don't like to use it, but to find some alternative immoralities, exploitive. We get reactions for all of that. Like if I step on an ant, even unknowing, I even get a reaction for that. If I cheat someone, I get a reaction for that. So, Kleshagni means that Bhakti Devi, not all at once, but gradually, step by step, destroys all the results of these sins, which is called in Sanskrit pap. Like, for example, we're suffering now from things that we did in the past, isn't it? I mean, who here is not suffering? So we're all suffering from something or many things over many births that we did in the past. And then there are sins that is, this body is made of the results of our past sins. And then there are ones that are creeping up for next life that haven't manifested yet, or later in this life. And then there are ones that just in the thought process that we also get the results for. Things that just because of our ignorance we didn't do yet, but we're going to do. So Bhakti Devi destroys all those sins. And then you might say, well, how come mine aren't all destroyed? And it's because we're just in the beginning. We're not fully in touch with Bhakti Devi. So, Kleshagni Subhada. So all those unhappy things that would have happened to us doesn't. Like Prabhupada said, if I get a cut finger, then I can think that, oh, my whole arm would have been lopped off. But because I'm connected with a bona fide guru and process, so it just took the form of this little cut finger. And Prabhupada gives the example of like a rich man's son does a crime. So he could be fined a lot, he could be thrown in jail for a long time. But because the rich man is a friend of the judge, because all those people on the upper echelons, they all know each other. So then the judge says, okay, I have to fine him, so I fine him 1 cent, 1 penny. Like that. So gradually it goes away. And then Shubha. Shubha means good fortune, auspiciousness. And so this Bhakti Devi, so these two begin to come in the beginning, in the stage of Shraddha, or Vaidhi Bhakti. So auspiciousness starts coming. What kind of auspiciousness? Good qualities, like in the 3rd verse of Shikshastakam. Tranadapi sunichena, tarodapi sahishnuna, amanina manadena. And in such a condition, kirtaniya sadaharihi. So one becomes more humble than a blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree that's being cut down and doesn't protest, never asks for water, and always ready to give honor to all others, but doesn't desire any honor for himself. And he has ruchi, he has taste for the holy name. And because he has those qualities of humility, compassion, honor for others, pridelessness, so people are attracted to him. He's like we read in the first verse of the Shad Goswami Astakam, that the ruffians and the gentle all love the 6 Goswamis because of their connection with Krishna. So then, Kleshagni Subhada Moksha Lagu Ta Krit. It means that even the happiness, the ocean of happiness, of the realization, not just theoretical thoughts that I'm one with the impersonal God. There's no difference between him and me. That kind of illusion, not just theoretical knowledge, but there's also a realization where you feel like you're one with everything and you're free from material attachments. So that ocean of happiness, of impersonal realization, liberation, becomes as insignificant as as the water contained in the hoof print of the calf. It's really nothing. And similarly, the miseries of the material world, going back to Kleshagni, also is like that. Prabhupada explained that if a boy is riding along on his bicycle and he rides it over the water contained in the hoofprint of the calf, he doesn't experience anything. So it's like that. So Kleshagni Subhada Moksha. So this situation, when the devotee feels so happy that it makes the happiness of realization, of impersonal liberation, very insignificant, this quality and one other, which is Sudurlabhaha, which means very rare. This comes at the stage of Bhava Bhakti. Right now it's the stage of Vaidhi Bhakti Sadhan, or Shraddha, passing through anartas, So the first two start to come. So then at Bhava Bhakti, where we start experiencing spiritual emotions like hair standing on end from chanting, shivering, weeping, transcendental emotions of my identity begin to come. So these next two, that is moksha, lagata, krit, then that comes at the stage of bhav, and one other comes at the stage of bhav, and that is sudulabha. It's very rarely achieved. It's achieved, the second canto states that when one engages in unmotivated and uncaused, unmotivated, and uninterrupted, those two things. When his service is without any interruption, and we know about all the interruptions that we can have. Something bothers me that somebody else just said about me, or something enlivens me that somebody just said good about me, or somebody just brought me a new sari or a dhoti. It's anything, good or bad, easily distracts me. Or just things from the past. Because of my past karma, I'm affected by the remembrance that comes up. My parents beat me when I was a kid, and all of a sudden that trauma comes in when I'm trying to chant or trying to do any devotional service. So when the service is not motivated by anything, like for example, Prabhupada gave the example of during World War I and II, the wives and mothers, beloveds, children of the men who went to war, they went to church and prayed that their husbands, fathers, beloveds, sons would come back. But when they didn't, then, forget that God, he's bad, or there is no God. So because it was motivated, when the motive was either fulfilled or not fulfilled, so then the devotion stops. And Gurudev also gave a nice example that when Krishna left Vrindavan and went to Dwarka, and he married 16,000 queens and had 10 sons and 1 daughter with each queen, and then so many grandchildren that came to about a million in his family. You'd think that Radharani's love would have decreased long before that, but instead it increased. She loved him more and more. This is inconceivable. So, moksha laguta krit, and then sudulabha. This kind of devotion is very rare. And then finally, at the stage of prema bhakti, or the full maturity of our bhakti, Sandrananda Visheshatma, like you can imagine all the most pleasure that you've ever experienced in this life, whatever it was, or forget that, you combine all the pleasures that anyone could experience in this life and all the lives together, and then you multiply that by 10 million. That's not even a drop of the comparison of the happiness of that bhakti. Bhakti Devi gives unlimited. What is that in the last line of Chetudharpanam Arjunam? Sarvatmasnapanam and Anandam Buddhibardhanam. The ocean of happiness, which is already unlimited, still it increases unlimitedly at every moment. Like here we are at the edge of the Atlantic Ocean. If that ocean would increase, we'd all be finished in a second, just a few miles away. But there's an unlimited ocean of happiness in the tiny little jiva who has full love of Krishna, and that increases unlimitedly at every moment. Again, we can't conceive of that. And then Sri Krishna, then finally, Sri Krishna Karshana Sacha. Krishna becomes fully controlled by that devotee. Here's an example. Krishna is so controlled by Mother Yasoda. So he wants to get on her lap and drink her breast milk. And she pushes him away. No, you're so dirty. You're a friend of the monkeys. You play with the monkeys. You can't come on my lap. So she's pushing him away, and he's weeping to get on her lap. And one time, he was at Brahmanda Kund when he was just 2 or 3, and his friends were all laughing. He said, "Why are you laughing?" And they said, "Well, because we know all about you, that Mother Yasoda and Nanda Baba aren't your real parents. Nanda Baba found you in the hole of a tree, and he brought you home out of compassion." I mean, look, Mother Yasoda is so much lighter than you. Nanda Baba is golden. Yasoda is bluish, but not as dark as you. So, yeah. So Krishna started wailing and ran back home. And when his mother tried to put him on her lap, he wouldn't come. He was just wailing and rolling on the ground. She said, "What's the matter?" And he said, well, you know what he said. He told about the boys. And she said, "I take an oath on Lord Narayan that you are my son." So gradually he was pacified. Or, what to speak of the gopis. When I first met Srila Gurudev, one of the first things he said to me was, "You are searching Krishna," right? Everyone's searching Krishna. But you don't know that if you become a Palyadasi or unpaid maidservant of Srimati Radhika, then Krishna will pursue you. Krishna will beg you that please let me come in the Kunj to meet with Srimati Radhika. And he'll even fall down at your feet to beg you to let him in. So these are the gradual advances that we experience in Krishna consciousness. So today, there's a special festival, Ratha Yatra festival, that ISKCON is putting on, after which they're going to have a kirtan at their temple. So a lot of us are going to be leaving here at 1 to join the parade. Are we going all the way to their temple? To their temple? Just nearby the temple. And so a lot of the devotees here are going to be leaving at 1:15. So therefore, we're stopping this class at 12:45. And so I usually wait for longer before doing the Q&A part of the Sunday feast program, but now we're starting it because we only have 15 minutes left. So does anybody have any questions or comments, ifs, ands, buts? Prashid.
Do I need the mic or can I just say?
You have a loud voice, but still, because it has to go on the live stream, you can take the mic.
So my question, is it on? Hello, hello. So my question is, in the Gita,
Okay, just go ahead,
yeah,
and he'll fix it. Go ahead.
in the Gita, Krishna repeatedly talks about how we must detach from the outcome of everything and just do things, devotion or just daily tasks, without having any outcome in mind. But in normal daily life, myself and I'm sure other people too, we all have goals and hopes and dreams. So how do we practically apply that wisdom in daily life?
Can you show me that verse?
I can't remember the specific verse, but I just remember.
Perform your prescribed duty for his satisfaction without considering loss or gain, um, or any dualities. So the thing is, he's speaking about devotional pursuits because Arjun didn't want to fight the battle. It was a civil war. And Arjun didn't want to fight because it was his relatives. Somehow it left his understanding that they were all very demoniac and torturous. And they tried to kill Arjun and his brothers many times since they were young out of envy. So he didn't want to fight. So that seems like a nice thing, that you don't want to fight, you want peace. But Krishna, because it wasn't for the satisfaction of Krishna, because Krishna wanted Arjun's family to be the kings of the world, because then the world would be Krishna conscious and happy and satisfied. When it finally did happen, that his brother became the king because they won the war, even nature changed. And the animals that would usually fight with each other, they were all peaceful and friendly, and it was never too hot or too cold. So Krishna is talking about devotional activities. What he did teach is don't do any material activities. Don't do anything for your sense gratification. Do everything for my satisfaction. And thus you'll be free from all dualities, and thus you'll even be free from birth and death. So we all have goals and dreams. We want to dovetail them in Krishna consciousness. I don't know if that completely answers your...
Can you give an example from like modern life? For example, like I want to be successful in my career
What's your career?
in the software industry.
All right, so you're in the software industry. You want to be successful because you'll make a lot of money, and you'll be able to enjoy with hopefully a wife and hopefully kids and things like that. So if that's our only goal, then we'll get a lot of whatever we do, like on the way to work. You are driving over so many insects, for example. And what else would we do? Even breathing. Even breathing is karma. We're killing so many bacteria. They're also brothers and sisters. When we're turning on the faucet, when we're eating, if our food is not offered to Krishna, then Krishna says in the Gita that if you eat foods, whatever you eat first offering it to me in sacrifice, then I relieve you of all sinful reactions. All the sins that you did in the past are finished. And if you don't, if you eat foods just for your sense gratification without offering them, then verily you're only eating sin. So you have to get reactions to all that. So we want to dovetail all of our hopes and dreams. Shri Shri Radharaman Bihari Ji Ki Jai. We want to dovetail all of our dreams with Krishna. Okay, so I want to be successful because I want to make good money so I can make my family happy with doing good things with them. So if I kind of add Krishna to that, because all of our material activities add up to what? This one, this one, this one. Let's say I have 100 of them or 1,000 of them. So Subal is going to tell us what they all add up to. What do they add up to? 0. Like, what are you going to do at the time of death? It's all gone. And you don't know where you're going next. The only thing that you can take with you is your pious activities, your devotional activities, and your sinful activities, and your mixed activities. So, but if you put a 1 in front of all those zeros, if you only have 1 0, then you get 10. If you have 2 zeros, you get 100. So we want to dovetail all of our activities in bhakti. For example, suppose I find a wife. I only want to get a wife who's going to be receptive to my bhakti, not who's going to oppose it, not who's going to force me to eat meat, things like that. So there's a lot to consider. And then I want to teach her how to be a devotee too. I want to read with her. I want to teach her how to chant, unless she's already chanting, that would be great. And I want to have kids who I can teach to be Krishna conscious and learn how to read the books of bhakti. So that's dovetailing. Does that?
So if I'm understanding correctly, it's like the purpose of whatever I'm doing. For example, like with the career example, you can either be successful to go and party or like be successful to like go and donate to the temple.
Exactly. And the thing is, you'll never be happy partying. Even great kings who are so powerful, like Hiranyakashipu, he could control the weather. He could control the whole world. But he couldn't get over the fact that his son was a devotee. So he was completely miserable. There's always a but. It's a nice day, but it will rain. It's a nice day, but it will end. It's a nice day, but I will die. There's always a but in trying to enjoy sense gratification. All of a sudden, your wife looks over there and you're wondering, is she looking at somebody? You get an old anxiety, especially if he's handsome. She may be not looking at him at all, but that anxiety comes. Wherever there's material love, there'll be material hate. It's just a law of material nature. Like you throw something up, it comes down. It's a law. Does that answer your?
Yeah, it answered my question.
Okay. Okay, we have 6 more minutes.
Okay, this week something got brought up that Krishna's name, form, qualities, and pastimes are all non-different than Krishna. And also, I've heard from Srila Gurudev that we should try and remember Krishna when we're chanting. So some mental images are there, but we're not seeing the rupa of Krishna.
The form of Krishna.
Yeah, like I'm not getting hair standing on, So is this imagery still considered Krishna? Or is this just a mental?
Okay, that's a good question. Both questions are good questions. So, until we come to the stage of asakti, which is a very advanced stage, it's when bhakti starts entering into the heart, and I start getting like glimpses or semblances of what I really look like inside. Like I've passed through all the stages of clearing unwanted habits and thoughts. I've come through the stage of steadiness where whatever happens, I'm going to keep going. My bhakti. I've passed through the stage of ruchi or taste, where the holy name starts tasting like chocolate chip mint ice cream, and I can't give it up. Then the next stage is asakti, where I'm actually starting to feel a semblance of spiritual ecstasies, starting to weep. So at that stage, a semblance of Krishna's form may come, but it's a long road. It's a long road, or if I have many lives in the background, then it's a short road. But if what I'm thinking I'm seeing in my mind when I'm chanting is based on what I've heard from Krishna, from scriptures, Krishna in scriptures, and from Guru and from devotees, if it's based on that, then it's okay that it's still mixed with imagination. If I'm imagining something else that I haven't heard, then it's less than useless. But it's not the real form of Krishna. When the real form of Krishna comes, when Krishna reveals himself, that's like what happens is Sandrananda and Visheshatma. Then you feel that 10 millions of times more happy, and you don't come down again. Otherwise, I may be even weeping when I'm thinking of Krishna's form. But it'll be crocodile tears if the next moment I get angry with somebody. How dare you? That's why we keep this finger out of the bead bag, because it's the anger finger. I'm going to break your leg if you don't follow what I say. Don't you realize who I am? And we have a few more. Yeah, Benodini.
Can we use our mental image for deities that we've seen, like bona fide deities? Like if I want to, like what he was mentioning about Krishna's form, can I imagine deities, like the deities here, and see them in my mind, or the ones in Vrindavan and see them in my mind?
Well, the deities you actually did see, on one hand.
And can I keep that image in my
You
mind?
can definitely keep that in your mind.
Okay.
On the other hand, we haven't really seen the deities. But that's good to think of the deities. That's why we bow down on our left side. That I'm not seeing you, even though I'm right in front of you. I'm not seeing you, but I'm bowing down so you'll look at me and take pity on me. I think we can chant for the next 2 minutes. All right.
Hi, I'm blessing Our Lady.
Can you speak louder?
I'm blessing because I got the guru right now, and if I may, can I ask?
The mic
about-
isn't on. Oh,
Hey.
it's not for me. It's for the live stream.
Okay, I'm blessing because I got the guru, and I got the gift. And may I ask about one more blessing? Because I'm artist, I wanna to continue the work. I wanna to do the art, like Vedic art. May I ask about this blessing, and may I ask you correct me and show me the way, if it's possible.
You mean, are you asking that you want to show me your work and then I would give comments to help you develop your art?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Thank you. And also ask about my spiritual Vedic name.
Your spiritual what?
Vedic name.
I was already thinking of one actually.
Yes. No, I know.
Because your name is Sweta, right? So there's a Ganges River that came, and there's this one pure devotee lady named Gangamata Goswamini, and she wanted to take bath in the river Ganges, but it was hundreds of miles away. But that day, everyone was taking bath in the Ganges. She wanted to go, but because she had her deity, she couldn't go. She thought of him as real, so she didn't want to leave him. So then the Ganges came from 100 miles away and swept her up and brought her all the way to the Jagannath temple. So that little pond is there in Jagannath Puri now, and it's called Sweta Ganga. So I was thinking of that name, since it's already so close to your name. All right, so what if we do, while she's still making the offering, since we can't go and take prasadam until it comes back from Goloka Vrindavan. So we do a couple of minute kirtan.
Hare Krishna.
Hari.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Vrinda ki jai.
Sadhguru Swami ki, Jai Shri Panchatattva ki, Jai Harinam Sankirtan ki, Lord Premanande. Pranams, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to our Jai Sacred Sunday program. So we're gonna quickly take prasadam. Those of you who aren't going to the Rath Yatra don't have to quickly take prasadam. You can chill here for as long as you want. Who is going? Well, I guess we can arrange it after. Well, we should get a car together. So we have our boutique, as you know, in the back right corner. Posters and books. And about going? Yeah, maybe we should decide right now. It'll be easier. So the van. Oh, amazing. Jay. Are you taking your own car? Can you stop the stream? Someone? Suki? Or Nita, thanks. Tanvi, 1 second. Tanvi! Yes. Are you, who's going to the Rath Yatra? 1, 2, 3. Are you taking your own car? Or are you going? You have a... Oh, okay. But you're coming back. You're leaving from there. So you're going. You can take 2. Okay, maybe we don't need to take our own car. And you're going. And you're coming back here, Sweta, Ganga? Okay, so Aditya and Sweta Ganga. Some boys can go with Aditya, some girls can go with Sweta. And I think maybe we're good. Maybe we don't need our own car then. Okay, let's just Ganga. We'll figure. So 150. Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. Go to the parking, the driveway. Maybe you should just take the Prius anyways.